Welcome back to my channel where we talk about things on the internet that I find amusing and wish to share with you all. We've taken a look at some pretty horrible people on this channel. Some aim to take advantage of their audiences, while others are downright evil and strive to stir up trouble.
Retired double agent there, you
who's lost.
You're talking to a
As I've said before, I'm not really on TikTok, but my friend Non-Meta Midnight informed me about a clip that was trending on here known as "We at Yo Mama's House." As far as I know, the only context for this video is that this man was at a woman's house for, let's just say, an intimate encounter, where he then decides it would be funny to go into one of the woman's 3 sons' bedrooms and wake him up, taunting him, saying, "We at Yo Mama's house," just before he did the dirty with his mom. Just take a look.
Who you work for?
My kids take.
How you get your money?
Don't worry about it. Like I get money.
Frequently, you got that Juicy J shit. All my guys in the bed laying cover, put it in the cover.
Look how much.
What's up, my boy? Go away, go away.
This is how much.
Go away.
She
don't need that. He got the pole.
Look at this.
Your son said he loved me. Like a 13-year-old. Look.
He's really hot. He's really mean.
Wake your ass up, G. I'm at your mama's house. Hey.
Go back to sleep, Keegan.
Like I said, this video started trending on TikTok about a month ago. However, the video is 5 years old and made by an internet personality who goes by VonMaur. Every time I watch this video, I get this gigantic knot in my stomach. It's such a cold-blooded and disgusting thing to do. Once I found out this guy had more content than just this, like this isn't just some random video, I had to find out more about him. So VonMaur started on Vine and is most famous for the "put him in a coffin" trend, where you jump and go limp and land on something. I apologize in advance for all these Vine clips having a ton of watermarks. I can't find the originals.
Put him in a fucking coffin, bitch. You know how we rockin', man? Slopping, bitch. Put him in a coffin.
I remember this trending when I had just started high school, and at the time, I probably thought this shit was hilarious. But looking back, it's pretty dumb and immature. It's just straight up vandalism and mischief. He's also responsible for the Michael Jordan trend, where you grab people who are usually bald by the head with your palm.
Michael motherfucking Jordan. Michael Jordan, you heard of him?
Don't do that.
Okay, I won't do it again.
No.
I won't do it again.
He has a lot more vines where he just blatantly harasses people. Like there's this one where he's in a subway and decides to smoke inside.
What, hear about blood, nigga? Hear about blood?
You can't be smoking in here. Leave. Leave.
The blood challenge, bitch. Put him in a coffin.
This puts the worker in such an uncomfortable situation. Like all she can do is tell him to not smoke, but of course he just keeps on doing it for views. He's just so disrespectful. He'll go behind registers at gas stations and whatnot while smoking.
I'm behind the counter at 7-Eleven. How you doing, baby? Okay, come here. We'll ring somebody up.
Come on.
Excuse me.
Hello, excuse me.
Huh? You said what? You said what?
Wait.
What happened? You calling 911?
No,
You calling 911? Call him, hurry up. Call him, hurry up. Call him. Call 911, hurry up. Call him right now. Call him. Motherfucker. You heard of me? Put him in a fucking coffin. I'm on World Star. Go crazy. I'm famous as hell.
Look, and they're yelling at him and he's like playing the victim. Such a cocky asshole saying, "I'm on World Star and I'm famous as hell." Like, what does that have to do with the situation at hand? Imagine harassing someone and then justifying it by being famous. And when he's not harassing people or acting like a menace, he'll try to be funny on his own.
Nobody's safe. I'm just a little baby. Superman. Look at my pants on the baby. I'm just a baby. You know, just a baby.
Way to bring the house down, man. His form of comedy is seriously just so dumb. This is an internet man-child who will never grow up. He just fucking sucks in every way imaginable. And look, then there's this dude with the fanny pack who he just makes fun of.
Oh, shit, man. Got the fanny pack. Bro. So what made you just do this shit today? What made you just rock the fanny pack and just go crazy like this? Going crazy. Fanny pack, he got the fanny, he going crazy.
Fanny packs are fucking tight. They're convenient. Let the dude live. He has other vines of him skateboarding, and he's pretty good at it from what I've seen. Instead of being an asshole, I don't know why he couldn't embody his probably one of his only talents to do something good. Instead, we're stuck with shit like this. There's really an infinite source for him just acting like a dick to people. We really could sit here all day and go through all the terrible things he's done. But now that we have a decent idea of the kind of person VonMaur is, let's bring it back to this "We at Yo Mama's House" clip. This dude clearly doesn't give a fuck about anyone besides himself. I think there's a lot to say about this video because there's a couple people to blame here. I'm not exactly sure how the situation began in the first place. I read that she's possibly an escort and VonMaur and his friends were some clients of hers. Maybe they just met and are hooking up. I don't really know, nor do I really care to know. I will say she claims to not have a job, and when VonMaur asks how she makes her money, she says, "Don't worry about it." So that could support the prostitution theory. And like I said, that's what most people think, so let's just assume that's the scenario.
Who you work for?
My kids take.
How you get your money?
Don't worry about it. Like,
Anyways, no one really knows what happened in this mother's life to end up in this situation. However, she clearly has no shame in having men over while her kids are home, which is completely unacceptable. Not to mention, when VonMaur mentions her son, all she had to say about him was, "He's mean." She also barely stood up for him, not even telling Mar to get out of his room or anything. All she had to say was, "Go back to sleep, honey." How the fuck do you expect him to go back to sleep when he woke up to what he wished was just a nightmare?
which
Like a
one?
13-year-old, look.
He's really mean.
Wake your ass up, G. I'm at your mama's house. Hey,
Go back to sleep, Keegan.
This woman needs to just lose her custody. It's really sad more than anything. As for VonMaur, like I said, the dude fucking sucks. Doing that to the kid is just plain evil. I have no other way of describing it. There are people in the comments who say this is like a villain motive backstory, which is meant to be funny, but could be very true. This kid is scarred for life just because some idiot on the internet wanted views. What's crazy about all this is the reason this is trending is because VonMaur reposted it recently. May 10th to be exact. It's clear to see he has no shame or regrets about any of it. One of his friends, Cabron Cartel, commented, "LOL classic," and Mar had to say, "On my soul," with the crying laughing emoji. It's clearly all just a joke to them, and they don't give a shit about anyone they hurt because of what they did. From what I see, I think this Cartel guy was one of the dudes in the room with him, but do not quote me on that. There is a little more to this video where you see some more explicit material between the two, but a lot of people are saying it's fake. If it is real, apparently VonMaur was going to sell the full video for $50. That would make me think it's fake because who the fuck would sell that for just $50? Clearly sounds like a scam. I want to end things by saying that I don't really believe in cancel culture, but if anyone needs to be canceled, it's this motherfucker. There's no way anyone should ever associate themselves with this dude. He makes some pretty shitty music, and that's pretty much all he does now from my understanding. All of his posts on Instagram are just reposts of his vines and him harassing people, so I've got a pretty good hunch he's just a washed up ex-Vine star who's riding the coattails of his previous work. Pretty fucking pathetic. I mean, in his Instagram bio, he has to remind people that he made Put Him in a Coffin and Michael Jordan, for crying out loud. As for the mother in the video, I really hope she saw this video and reevaluated her whole life and made better choices, or maybe CPS got a hold of her kids. Either way, the story is totally heartbreaking. As far as the boy and her other kids, I really hope they get out of that living situation, or maybe things have gotten better over the years. It's really sad more than anything. But anyways, that's all I gotta say about the subject. Once again, thanks to NonMed Midnight for the contribution to this channel. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. If you liked, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Comment if you'd like. And as always, thank you for watching.